know what it is. It's the After School Podcast. After School Podcast. After School Podcast. Yeah. After School Podcast. It is the After School Podcast.
Podcast!
Oh gosh. Welcome to the After School Podcast with Caden Barron, Claire, Madeline, and David. Now, last time we had a little bit of a miscommunication with what we wanted to say and what we were trying to talk about. So, we're back now, and we're gonna start off with talking about something a little bit different. Maybe something you relate to better.
Beyonce.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Beyonce has just informed the world that she is pregnant with twins with her very ugly photo shoot that she did.
Aww.
Very ugly?
No,
What do you
listen.
mean?
It's the most liked picture on Instagram now.
That
It
doesn't
just
mean it's
Doesn't mean it's
attractive,
cute.
though.
no, but it just surpassed that one of Selena
All
Gomez.
right,
It has,
I've
like,
never seen this picture, so tell me about what this picture is.
Well, this picture, here's what I think it looks like from my point of view.
Okay.
It looks like Beyonce walked into JCPenney's, saw
JCPenney's?
Yes, saw one of
Okay.
those backgrounds, those very typical backgrounds that they have hanging up in JCPenney's with
Okay.
like the flowers and whatnot.
Oh, ooh, I see it now.
Then it looks like she found some plastic flowers and stuck them on her head.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm on one because she doesn't have a flower crown on. I thought she had one on, but she doesn't.
Well, there's a lot of different
There's
pictures.
just a lot of flowers around her. But it looks like she had a mosquito net, green one.
Well, a mosquito net?
You
What do
know,
mean?
like when you put outside, like around
Like-
your patio.
So like what they do in Africa with
Oh,
malaria.
my God.
Yes, I guess
What?
so. Looks like she had one of those over her head,
Or
and then she decided to take her clothes off at JCPenney's.
so wait,
and
hold on. Like one of the bridesmaid things?
Not
What-
a veil.
Like a veil?
Is it a
That's
veil?
not a
Is it just a
bride.
very long
It's not a
veil?
No, it's not a veil. It's literally like a piece of net over
It's
her
a
head.
piece of net. Okay.
No, but a lot of people are happy that she's pregnant with twins.
Oh yeah, everyone's happy about it. I'm just saying the picture was not cute. It also looked like what's her face from Napoleon Dynamite took it.
I am so confused. I don't. Oh
Do you know the
no,
one
I
that
don't.
what goes up to Napoleon's house and says, "Would you like to buy some of my beads?"
I don't
Oh.
understand.
I do know now.
I've never watched Napoleon.
You've never seen Napoleon
I-
Dynamite?
I-
You would love Napoleon.
Okay,
It's so
so I
good.
watched like one part of it, but not
Which
like
part?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
It's very funny.
I really like the part with every time his brother's in it, the one who's talking to the girl online. He's like, wow.
Oh,
We've
LaFonda.
been chatting online for a few months now, so I guess you could say it's getting serious.
So you got catfished.
No,
No.
because then that's
Look.
what you thought. But then at the end, LaFonda shows up.
LaFonda
Who's
shows up.
LaFonda? I'm
This-
so
this,
I'm
like-
out of the loop.
Oh my god.
I'm out of the loop.
So you really need to watch the movie.
I
It's
need-
so good.
If you don't watch it, Tina the Llama will spit on you.
Oh my
Tina-
god.
Who is Tina?
You'd
the
get it if
Llama?
you knew
Oh
that.
my
Yeah, I need to
gosh.
go.
Some dinner.
I need to go.
Such a good movie.
So what's been going on in school lately?
Hmm.
What's new, exciting?
Well, I mean, it's kind of not exciting because
It's just like the winter.
February and we don't get another like
Oh my gosh, it's just straight weeks of
day
school.
off for like
Oh
A
yeah, we don't
week.
have any days
Ever.
off. In like
ever.
Well, I think there's actually one kind of coming up, and then after that, it's really nothing.
Then it's like
what's
all of
what's
March.
the next day off?
I think we get a half day
President's
next
Day.
Friday.
Oh
Next
yeah,
Friday?
yeah, next Friday, and then the Monday
Okay,
after
but
that.
hold on. Tell me like the date. Like
That's like
The
the
11th.
11th.
No, the 11th is Saturday.
The 10th.
No, that's the NHS blood drive.
Oh wait, we don't have a half day next Friday. It's the
So,
Friday after that.
It's the 17th.
It's the Friday after this
It's
Friday.
the 17th, and then we have
17th.
school off
So
on the
you
21st.
heard it here first. The 17th,
Half day on the 17th.
half day.
Woo!
I'm gonna be pumped.
I like half days.
I think probably one of the most like interesting things that has happened over the last week for like school is like the bonbons have really been hitting off.
Oh yeah.
But, like,
yeah.
I
I love
like,
bonbons.
Like what I want to know is why the bonbons like start only like this like in the month of February.
Well, let's talk to our foreign language.
Well, so it's just like I guess Foreign Language Club did it one year like around this time of the year, and then they just kind of like continued to do it around this time, like kind of as like a tradition. It's not a super huge fundraiser for us, but we do it like just so
But like, I just want like
to make
so bonbons are basically just like
balls of
little
sugar
balls of sugar, like
with flavoring.
like different colored balls of sugar, and we go nuts over them.
They're so good.
Like nuts.
I
Wait,
go-
what's your favorite
I
flavor?
go insane.
My favorite blueberry.
Mhm.
The
ones
blue
in
raspberry?
the one in the pink bag. That's blue.
My favorite is strawberry.
Strawberry is so
No,
good.
I
I like
the
watermelon.
no, it's
too.
the
Oh.
blueberry.
I hate watermelon.
Watermelon's
What?
bad.
Watermelon's
It is.
good,
Watermelon's so good.
dude.
Bad.
You don't understand.
Do any of you guys like the apple ones?
The green ones? I don't
Apples
like those
quality.
ones that much.
Bad.
It's
They're not. They're the worst, but they're still decent.
No,
I don't like it.
bad.
I don't know. I just feel like they should have more like different groups like clubs should be selling them.
We're not.
Well, it's
technically
only for
supposed to be
foreign language
selling.
club.
But I mean, still like
It's only for foreign language. Well, like Foreign Language Club does it because it's a
obviously
foreign
good-
candy.
Obviously, it's a good market if everyone buys them like in the pounds.
Well, I was
because,
just thinking
honestly,
that a lot of times people buy them because they're like hungry at school. So like, I don't
but
know.
it's
It would
not
just
even
be
like whenever
cool.
they're hungry. It's like during lunch. Like you see like kids just throwing bonbons out.
Yeah.
Like I remember last week, probably on Friday, like a kid walked in with one of those bags, and everybody knows the bag. It's got the red writing on it, and it's white. And they
Mhm.
walk in with bags, and like as soon as they walk in, like 14 kids have like money just throwing at them. I just think it's crazy. I want to know where they buy bonbons so I can get money, basically.
You can buy bonbons at this gas station by, the rain tunnel and pontoon, kind of.
Or at
Ooh.
Farm Fresh.
You can buy them at Farm Fresh.
You can actually
But they're
buy them
really
for-
big.
Yeah, they're
They're
in a
like
bigger
4
bag.
times the size of a regular bonbon.
But
and
is
it
that
takes you.
such a big deal? I
Mhm.
mean, bigger bonbons. What's worse than that?
Well, do you really want something sticking 4 inches?
So
out
you
of
can
your
get them at
mouth?
this gas station. What flavor do they have? Like, what is it, all the flavors?
Strawberry. I think they have all, but I definitely know that they have strawberry.
Well, apparently they're bad if they're bigger.
No,
So
no, these ones at the gas station are just come in a bigger package. They're not bigger
Well, I'm okay with that.
bonbons.
So how much do they cost though? Like
I think
are
$1
they like
or
really
so. Yeah, it's not bad.
What?
$2 maybe. Yeah.
cheap? $2?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, there you go.
tops.
See, already lost
So I
one.
could get these at other places besides just people selling them at school.
Like-
Yeah, you can get them year round if you wanted to.
Well, I think we should get them
What?
year round though, and like sell them at the
That'd be
school.
cool
You'd
if
be
we
getting
did.
Well, it's
paid.
just-
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work for them.
Yeah, like it's a lot of work to like carry that around all day long.
Well,
so,
then should
I
other
mean, you're
clubs-
getting a lot of money though. Apparently. How? Okay, so
No,
since you're
they
in foreign
said it-
language, how much money did you get?
We don't make that much money.
Well, how much
I don't.
did you get in one day?
What do you mean?
Like in one day, how much did you get for your bonbons?
Well, I was given a bag of 24, and then so I have $24.
And you sold it all in how many days?
Probably like 2.
In 2 days, you sold 24
I
bags.
saw a bag. I sold one of my other bags had 31 in it, and I sold that in one day.
See? So you're making bank, and that's for foreign language. And what does foreign language do?
Well, we
Speak
we
Spanish.
do the
That's it. I rest my
no,
case.
we do the shopping spree for little kids, and there's usually a foreign.
But that's like how many kids? Like one?
It's
two?
one
One
kid, but
kid,
it's like
that's it.
we spend a lot of money on them. It's like during Christmas time,
Four
and then there's
to
also a
500.
foreign language club scholarship that's like awarded to a
To
A
a
senior.
person to a person in foreign language.
no, like it's anyone in a foreign language class at school, a senior that applies for it.
So
Mhm.
wait. So a person in foreign language, like in a class.
Yeah.
They can get a scholarship.
Yeah.
From foreign language
From the foreign language club, yeah.
because they sold candy.
No,
because they
What?
because they are in a
where did
foreign
I- where
language class as a senior.
that's
they
just where
can
some of the money
apply.
goes.
They can apply for
Well,
the
I'm just
scholarship that is
saying-
given to a senior who takes a foreign language class from the
So-
foreign language club.
Okay. Still don't understand that.
Why?
Because
How?
It's like this. I just think that if another group of like a club, like I don't know,
I
what's
think
another, what's
another
another
club should be able to sell candy. Besides,
They
like,
can. They just have to go to the office and talk about it. The Warrior Voices is selling candy right now.
Before
Warrior
and after
Voices is
school.
selling great candy. Actually, they're selling like chocolate bars and stuff. But I'm talking about bonbons.
Well, if someone else wanted to sell bonbons, they could. But the
I just feel
bonbons
like
have
it's
always
now
kind
been,
of
like-
been for like the foreign
That's
language
what I'm
club.
saying. Yeah, like they've only been really like grouped for foreign language only, and I feel like all the other clubs are like, oh well, we can't do bonbons because foreign language stole the bonbons from us. But
Why would
like,
they
that's
The
wanna
foreign
money.
language club
Why would they
started the bonbons, and we don't make much money from the bonbons
But
because they're
it's
expensive and they're
bonbons.
shipped from France.
They're
so it's
shipped from France.
Yeah, they're
What?
selling
It's-
French.
it's
candy?
French
Have you looked at the
candy.
package?
No. Yeah, oh well, yeah, I did. He's got a little blue guy with a little mustache on.
Got
And
a
a
little
beret.
He's got a beret.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't know they were French.
Well, you're stupid.
That's
Well,
crazy.
That's
So,
bonbons.
You heard it here first. Bonbons are French.
Yeah, everyone already
Everything's
knew
better when
that.
it's French.
Everyone already knew that.
Have you guys ever tried bonbons with anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, so you remember Drake and Josh, that one episode where Drake's
I
putting
loved
like
Drake and
Mountain Dew
Josh.
in his cereal and then pouring like powdered sugar on top of it, and he puts a glazed donut and dips it all in that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Drake and Josh was one of my favorite shows as a kid.
So what was you guys' favorite shows growing up?
I really liked Drake and Josh. That was one of my favorites.
I watched Drake and Josh, but then I was.
What
Also
about
So wait,
watching
so you guys all three
SpongeBob.
watched Drake and Josh? That's
Did
kinda
you not
suspicious.
watch Drake and Josh?
Did you-
I did, but it wasn't my favorite show.
What was yours?
I love Drake and
I don't know.
Josh.
I don't have
That's
a
so
favorite.
Raven. Oh, I
Oh.
love
Zoe 101?
Zoe.
I've wanted-
They're
I wanted to.
girls. They're-
I
yeah,
wanted
they're
to be
girls.
Zoe
Yes.
101.
I want to go to PCA.
I wanted the key on the necklace.
little
key.
scooter?
I painted.
What?
Yeah. I wanted
This is the
the
most feministic
scooter.
thing I've ever heard.
No, what?
Okay,
Okay, what was your?
I
Favorite
watched
show,
that
Kaden?
show. and it was really like directed towards girls.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
do you know Chase?
I
Chase-
do know Chase, but it was
Chase
directed
and
towards
Michael
girls.
and Logan.
Logan.
Okay, well then what's your
Michael.
favorite show?
I don't know. What's a good shows? There's a lot of good
iCarly. I like
That's a good
iCarly.
show.
I
That was
liked
a good
it.
show.
That's a
I
good
love
show.
that guy.
I liked it.
You know what I've always wanted to try from iCarly? Spaghetti tacos.
No.
No,
No.
Bagels on a stick.
no.
Yeah.
I wanted to try
but-
I don't-
spaghetti
I don't-
tacos.
Yeah.
It's just a big one.
Bagels. I wanted to go to. What was it? Groovy Smoothie.
Groovy smoothie.
I have always wanted to go.
You guys are picking the most childish shows.
Okay, well,
Alright,
What was
fine,
your favorite
what-
show then?
I'm trying to think. Okay.
Did you watch like CSI Miami as a 4-year-old?
Ooh, maybe.
No, he didn't.
No, but I could have. I liked those criminal things where they talk about how they killed the people.
oh, Dateline.
My gosh.
Like-
Yeah, kind of like Dateline.
Criminal
There's-
Minds.
The Criminal Minds is good.
Yeah.
You did not watch those. Like
I
we
watched
watched
those
these shows
maybe
in,
like
I did.
13, 14.
No, like
well, that's
You did
9,
not watch that
10,
at
swear on my
6.
life. Swear
that's
on my
why
life.
you are the way you are. Then
I have yet to
That's
kill
why you're a
anybody.
serial killer.
I'm fine.
I'm just kidding.
I watched kid shows up until like last year.
oh god.
Yeah.
I haven't watched TV in
yeah.
like.
I mean, if Drake and Josh
Years.
is on at 2 in the morning, I'm staying up till 2 and I'm watching Drake and Josh.
I haven't watched.
Right.
So you guys still watch TV?
I watched.
Not
every
so
once in a
much.
while.
I
I'm more of a
kinda-
Netflix person.
I usually
Yeah, see,
watch
Yeah.
the news just because I like to stay
Ew.
informed.
Because you're an old
News.
person.
And I also
I watch the news all the time and read books while I do it.
I think that's probably exactly what she does.
and then I watch Netflix
And
like
then
Friends.
I do my crossword with my father.
Listen, my dad does crosswords.
I know,
and
that's
he's
why I said
he's
your
the
father.
coolest person ever. So never ever
Do
make fun
never.
of my dad.
Do never make fun of him.
That's what you get for reading.
Do
kids.
never make fun of my dad. He's a wonderful man.
Oh man. But
You-
yeah, see, I got out of watching TV probably like 2 years ago, and I
Yeah.
started watching like YouTube and Netflix. That's like
Yeah.
all I watch.
Well, Netflix is still TV.
The only thing
no,
I watch
it's
on
not.
TV
It's not TV. Hold on, it's not
Okay,
TV.
okay.
Netflix is not TV. Netflix is like Hulu,
Netflix,
but
So
like,
what do you watch on Netflix?
dude, anything. I used to. I
Friends.
watched The Office entire
TV.
the
season.
best show in
watch,
the whole entire
watch
world.
Friends straight through. I watched Parks and Recreation straight through.
Parks and Rec is like.
Got it. Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
I watched
No.
I watched How I Met Your Mother. Worst ending ever, but best show I've ever watched.
Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. I watched half of it. I should have never watched Gossip Girl.
Did you watch Dexter?
I didn't watch Dexter. I should watch
You
Dexter.
should.
I'm gonna watch
I'm watching
Dexter
it
I heard
now.
Dexter's
I'm
pretty
watching it
good.
now.
Um,
Sorry.
I watched all Vampire Diaries.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're such a chick.
Don't quote me on that. And I'm watching House right now. Oh, and I watched Grey's Anatomy.
House is
House
so
is
good.
very good.
I'm on the 3rd season of House.
I love House. I love it.
But do you ever just like binge watch shows like all day, like
mhm.
I'm not just talking like two shows, like I'm talking like
No.
a season in like
yeah,
one day.
that's literally what I do every day. I stay up till probably 2 in the morning
Or 3.
every single night, and I just continue to watch Dexter. I started it maybe a month ago, and I'm on season 7.
What?
Season 7,
And the episodes are an hour long, and there's about 13 in each season.
You know what's a good show? House of Cards.
That's more news.
Fake
more
news.
That's all news.
It's so.
Oh yeah, and I watched Prison Break. Forgot about that
Oh,
one.
I
You guys
should
ever
watch
watch
that.
Prison Break?
My mom
No.
likes that.
My mom.
Prison Break is basically the adult version of school. Because it's a guy trying to escape a prison with his brother. So yeah.
School.
So basically school. Trying to get out of classes.
And they're trying to get out because there's not bomb mods around.
That's probably more like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would,
That sounds.
and other clubs can't
right.
buy it, but the foreign language ones. Apparently.
All right, well,
That seems to be about it.
that's about what we have for you today. If you would like to hear something new, you should DM Granite High World and tell them what you want to hear on the After School podcast
Or
next week.
tell one of us, because we'll probably be able to figure it out.